Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry for not posting in like a week. I feel really bad about it, but there is like only 20 of you subscribed to me right now, so I don't feel that bad. As you can see from the title down below, today's Friday video is going to be a beer review, so let's get right into it, shall we? Alright guys, today's beer is going to be one from Evil Twin and Westbrook Brewing Company. This is going to be their Imperial Mexican Biscotti Cake Break. It's an Imperial Stout coming in at 10.5% alcohol, and here, bear with me here on this list. It's an ale stout with coffee, cinnamon, almonds, cocoa nibs, vanilla, and habanero peppers added. So it should be a very complex, very interesting beer. Looking at the label, usually Evil Twin writes some good stuff on it, but there's nothing on this one. Just the beer. Evil Twin, Westbrook Brewing Company. So let's get right into it, shall we? Alright. Now I picked this one up, and this one, I don't know how much it is where you are, but it was $16.99 where I live. Now for a bomber, that's kind of pricey, kind of expensive, which made me kind of question how expensive craft beer is getting. So I decided to put a poll on my Twitter, Review the Brew. Go follow that if you like beer stuff. And I asked if craft beer is getting too expensive or if it's still at a reasonable price, because I feel like some of the rarer beers are getting a little too pricey. I think craft beer as a whole is still at a reasonable price, but the rare ones, the limited releases, are getting a little too pricey, in my opinion. That's just a brief summary of what I think. I might do a whole video on it. So comment down below what you think, how the pricing is of craft beer. But I digress. So sticking with this one, let's get it into a glass here. Now it pours out a real dark, thick, fudgy consistency, nice tight head, a dark mocha color. And the beer is pitch black. You can't see through that at all.
I would just like to say something, that Tyler is allergic to almonds, and he should not be drinking this beer. It has almonds in it. So that's just girlfriend. But continue. I digress.
Alright guys, so let's get our noses in it and get an aroma. Right off the bat, it's as complex as all the ingredients on the label says. First aroma that I get is cinnamon. Right off the bat, kind of that sweet cinnamon sugar. There's habaneros in it, and I do get a little bit of a spicy smell, not a spicy burn in the aroma or anything, but definitely a spice type smell. Not a lot of coffee in the aroma, which is a little bit surprising. Usually that's a characteristic that stands out. Some good chocolate smells, maybe a hint of the sweet vanilla creaminess, but not too much. Most of it's a little bit spice, a little bit cinnamon, a little bit coffee. It's a pretty good smelling beer. So let's get a taste on it, shall we? Cheers. Wow. Yeah, right off the bat, the mouthfeel, thick, fudgy, syrupy. It's definitely how you want an Imperial Stout. Wow. It coats the mouth with all these flavors of dark bitter chocolate, some bitter coffee. The cinnamon isn't as big as in the aroma, but it's still there. Some of that vanilla creaminess. Afterwards, a little bit of that pepper burn in the back of the throat, just as an afterthought. Nothing too hot, nothing too spicy, but it kind of adds to the Mexican chocolate. Yeah, but that mouthfeel is just the star of the show in this. A big, fudgy Imperial Stout. The other ingredients kind of just add to the complexity of it. Overall, it's a very good tasting beer. Okay, so overall, flavors and thoughts. Super thick, super fudgy, like I keep saying. It's a lot of bitter chocolate and a lot of bitter coffee. Not too bitter, but that's the two prominent flavors. Then there's the cinnamon and the creamy vanilla flavor, kind of back that up too. And then with the habanero spicy kind of pepper burn that just lingers in your mouth a little bit. The almonds, I personally can't usually taste the almonds in stouts and beers with almond in them. That isn't a big feature to me. Alright, so an overall number grade on this one. It's not blowing me away, but there's seriously nothing more I would want from this beer. It's a super well-rounded beer, as I digress again. A number grade, 98. We'll just do a 98. On features alone and taste, it should be 100, but it just doesn't have that oomph factor to push it over the edge. So we're gonna give it a 98. Awesome beer. If they bourbon barrel aged this or maple syrup bourbon barrel aged this, I would not be against that at all. So let me know what you guys think if you've had this one. Let me know down below. Let me know again on the pricing of craft beer, what you guys think. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. I'm going to be putting out these beer reviews. I have a golf video coming up and my weekend update next Tuesday. So we're right back on schedule. I was a week off, but we went on vacation and did some stuff. So I'm back in my regular schedule. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Keep drinking good craft beer, guys. Alright guys, so I'm just drinking this beer, finishing it up, and look at the sweet head design that happened. That's pretty cool. Never had that happen to me before. That's got to up it to a 99. This beer's a 99, guys. Come on. Look at that. All right, later.